Well, time flies and it's already 2025 and the start of the summer anime season. With that comes a wave of new and returning shows. And one standout from last year, which is back for round 2, is Kaiju No. 8. If you're hyped for season 2 but your memory's fuzzier than your ex's explanation of why they need space, don't worry, we've got you covered with this recap of season 1. No need to spend 6+ hours rewatching. Just sit back, relax, and let me totally not butcher the storyline for you. Imagine an alternate version of Japan. One that skipped the Pacific Rim episode and went straight into a daily kaiju apocalypse. That's right, only Japan, for some reason, is constantly under siege by monstrous creatures called kaiju. Some are big, some are small, and some probably resemble your sleep paralysis demon. Regardless, they crush buildings, snack on humans, and rack up more property damage than Godzilla's retirement party. But humanity has a plan. The Japanese Anti-Kaiju Defense Force. That's JAKDF for all you non-cultured Homo sapiens. These elite warriors are armed with insane tech made from kaiju parts, giving them the power to go toe-to-toe with these beasts. Kaiju are ranked by a fortitude level, kind of like power levels, but with more screaming and definitely more explosions. They are categorized into Yoju, small fry, Honju, big threat, and Dai Kaiju, the real nightmares that get numbered like collectible cards. But our story doesn't start with those cool heroes in mech biosuits. No, it begins with Kafka Hibino, a guy in his 30s stuck on kaiju cleanup duty. Yep, he's a part of the janitorial squad who cleans up the literal guts and glory after the big battles. But don't let the mop fool you, Kafka has a dream. He once promised his childhood friend Mina that they'd join the Japanese Defense Force. This was of course after a kaiju wrecked their hometown and a cat died. Mina followed through with this and now is a total badass, the captain of the 3rd Division, with sniping skills that could pierce through plot armor. Kafka? Not so much. He's flunked the exams multiple times and spends his days elbow deep in kaiju shit. Enter Reno Ichikawa, a young recruit who joins Kafka's cleanup crew but has ambitions of joining the Japanese Defense Force. His passion reignites Kafka's own burning drive to try again. And just when you think that it's about to turn into a classic underdog training montage, boom! Kafka accidentally swallows up weird parasitic kaiju that, for all intensive purposes, crawled right up there. And now he gains the ability to turn into a humanoid kaiju himself. Suddenly, he's not just cleaning up monsters, he is one. Now labeled as Kaiju No. 8, Kafka has to hide his secret while trying once again to join the very defense force that's trying to hunt creatures like him down. Thanks to the rule change, raising the age gap for applicants, Kafka and Reno enter the Japanese Defense Force exam. Kafka's age instantly makes him a standout. He's not just your typical shonen protagonist, unless the genre starts including back pain and existential dread. Reno, on the other hand, fits the mold perfectly. Young, driven, and full of potential. When it comes time to don on the battle suits, which are basically symbiotic armor made from kaiju tissue, Kafka realizes that he can't unlock the enhancements. The suits bound to your body, enhancing everything from speed to strength, but Kafka's weird biology might be messing with the interface. Some elite recruits are able to access a hidden boost from their suits, unleashing devastating power in short bursts. Think of it as a power-up switch for when you want to go full anime protagonist. Sadly, Kafka is stuck just playing support for now. Now, maybe I jumped the gun a little bit, so let's backtrack a little to 3 months earlier. A news report that reveals Kafka's monstrous form has been officially named Kaiju No. 8, making him the 8th kaiju to appear that year. Meanwhile, he's just out here trying to eat lunch in his kaiju form like it's totally normal. Reno finds him and delivers some good news. They pass the first part of the Japanese exams. 10 days later, they head to the second exam at Tachikawa base. That's when they meet Kikoru Shinomiya, who lifts Kafka's van like it was a dumbbell and calls him an old man. Ouch, that stings. Kafka barely manages to act cool, even flipping the van back with a cheeky partial transformation. He tells her to remember his name in classic rival banter, but Reno knows that he's just full of shit. The second exam includes a brutal fitness test, and unfortunately Kafka ranked 219th out of 225 applicants. Not exactly All Might material, you know. Kikoru mocks him, but Reno explains that there are plenty of elites in the mix. And of course, Kikoru is at the top of all of those. You know, top scorer, she's like a kaiju slaying protagonist, and she has daddy issues. Just when Kafka thinks that he's hit rock bottom, the aptitude test kicks off. Kaiju neutralization. Vice Captain Hoshina, who's my favorite character, announces the challenge and even laughs at Kafka when he fails to activate his suit. But Kafka powers through, quite literally, using his kaiju knowledge to support the others and to help them pass. During the battle though, Kafka gets seriously injured. Kikoru saves him but soon finds herself facing a powerful Honshu. And then a humanoid kaiju ambushes her. The test turns into a real-life kaiju emergency. With no time to think, Kafka transforms into Kaiju number 8 and annihilates the enemy, saving Kikoru but begs her to keep his identity a secret. The three of them now recover at the Japanese Defense Force infirmary, where Mina visits and personally thanks Kafka for saving Kikoru. They all now officially join the 3rd Division. Soon after though, Kafka encounters the humanoid kaiju again, now dubbed Kaiju number 9. When he tries to assassinate Reno during a mission, Kafka transforms to protect him but fails to destroy Kaiju number 9. Worse, he gets caught by the vice captain, and now an anime chase scene occurs, and it is badass. Man, the animation went crazy here. Kafka narrowly escapes with his secret intact. For now, of course. But then, his cover is finally blown when the 3rd Division is attacked by Kaiju number 10, a hulking monster that looks like Godzilla, cosplaying a WWE wrestler. Kafka transforms to protect everyone and saves the day, but is apprehended by Mina and brought to HQ. There, he faces off with none other than Isoa Shinomiya, the Defense Force director, and Kikoru's dad. In a test of worthiness, Kafka wins, barely, proving that he's more than just a monster. As a result, he joins the elite 1st Division, led by Gen Narumi. This sets the stage for an even more epic clash in Season 2, as Kaiju number 9 is out there looming. He wants to definitely kill Kafka, or capture him and bring him to their side. Who knows? Now, there are a few key things that we didn't cover in detail, and trust me, we'd be here for 40 minutes if we dove into everything. We skipped over some character backstories, power rankings, and in-between training sequences that fleshes out the world even more, but none of those really takes away from understanding the core plot. One major piece worth highlighting though is Kaiju number 9. He's the big bad with a brain. Unlike most kaiju, Kaiju number 9 is intelligent, manipulative, and he can disguise himself in human form. He's responsible for reviving fallen kaiju and orchestrating attacks behind the scenes. Why is he targeting Kaiju number 8? Because Kafka is an anomaly, a kaiju with a human willpower and moral restraint. This makes him a threat to Kaiju number 9's plans for what I think may be world domination. Their inevitable showdown is definitely personal, strategic, and bound to get messy, and a lot of people will die. I know, for sure. And that's what we're looking forward to in Season 2. I haven't read the manga yet, but I'll probably start during Season 2 sometimes. The fight scenes in Kaiju number 8 are absolutely stellar. The opening was stellar. I pretty much loved everything about it. But if you liked Season 1, let me know in the comments below what you're looking forward to Season 2. Leave a like on your way out, and please subscribe. I'm a small channel, just trying to grow out here, you know. I've been your host, Kyle. Thank you for joining me again, V Nation. Peace out. Stay safe out there. Bye.